Common Mode is a brand made for your mood and moves, and it is built on our community.
Here's a brand that is committed to providing something for every mood and every move. This is Common Mode.
Hi, I'm Corinne Limsin and I'm the founder of Common Mode. So it was actually during the pandemic when I was online shopping that I couldn't really find options that would fit my personality in terms of color or style. There were some, but they didn't check all the boxes I was looking for. I did my research. I said, maybe what if I start my own brand? So since we're a brand made for your mood and moves, these moods are related into different categories as well. Let's say you're feeling lazy today, that's totally fine, and you'd be wearing something more muted color. But if you're feeling extra energized, that would be a touch of red or even like bright colors. So I'd say that my personal identity is actually an extension, really. I'd say that Common Mode's DNA is made up of 3 characteristics, which are comfort, confidence, and contentment. So for comfort, we do want you to feel at your best with whatever you're wearing. So this is activewear that moves with you, whether you're lounging around the house or also in a high-impact workout. And as for confidence, this goes hand in hand with mind and body. So whatever you're wearing, we also want that to portray how you feel towards wherever you are. And as for contentment, this would be where you are at life. So even if you're not at 100%, you should know that that's totally fine. A brand is actually a full sensory experience, and a lot of customers would normally see what's on the outside. The style, the feel, the color, everything would be the first touch point. In terms of making decisions for Common Mode, everything we do must have a clear why. It brings us back to our intentions, and every decision we make becomes aligned to who we want to become in the future. For our production process, we actually start off by a spark, any kind of spark that comes into mind. So it could be coming from a simple texture or maybe a color that I know communicates a certain feeling. So with that, we are able to select the perfect colors for the collection that's able to communicate the entire story, as well as come up with the specific sizing and also the quality of the fabric. Sometimes it takes a year to actually get a collection come into play. The best advice I could give to someone starting out is to start small, but start. You actually get to see everything you need to do, but also break them down into manageable steps. You get to see what you need more research on. It's also making certain decisions wherein you can actually categorize them into what's feasible, what's not feasible, and working along your way from there.
As a company that has used PayMongo since its very first year, Common Mode is definitely a brand that we are so proud to feature. Stay tuned for more of our local tastemakers.